Yo, what up, though? Damn. Do the Minnesota Vikings have wide receiver Jordan Addison on the trade block? I done seen a lot of articles talking about the Minnesota Vikings may trade Jordan Addison. Are they gonna really trade Ja? Like we just drafted Ja. This is what going to his second year. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. The Minnesota Vikings are not gonna trade Jordan Addison, man. I know Jordan Addison then did some dumb things for the second time in the offseason. But at the end of the day, the Minnesota Vikings can't afford to trade Jordan Addison. We don't even know who number 3 and the number 4 wide receiver is on the Minnesota Viking roster. And Jordan Addison is still a productive player in the Minnesota Vikings offense. And he is just getting started. And people want to trade him already. We got to give him a little bit more time. If he keep on doing dumb shit, then I can see the Minnesota Vikings train him. But what he did last month and last year, okay. But we got to give him a little bit more time. We just can't give up on Jordan Addison and trade him right away. Like, this is only his second year in the NFL, and he had a good year last year. And I'm looking for big things out of Jordan Addison this upcoming season. So I don't think the Minnesota Vikings are going to trade Jordan Addison. I've been seeing articles talking about he on a trade block and should the Vikings trade Jordan Addison? No, ain't no way in the world the Minnesota Vikings should trade Ja. Yes, he did some dumb things as a rookie and as a second year wide receiver. Yes, he did do some dumb things. I'm not here to justify or take up for Jordan Addison. But at the same time, are we going to trade a wide receiver like Ja just because he did some dumb shit twice? No, not right now, man. Let's see what he do next offseason and a year after that. Right now, Jordan Addison is skating on thin ice with the Minnesota Vikings. And he is probably going to get suspended from the Minnesota Vikings. He might miss 3 or 4 games from the Vikings, so I don't think he's going to be there. I don't know if the shit going to kick in week 1 or they're going to wait till the trial day in October. But somewhere between now and his court day, he is going to miss time with the Minnesota Vikings. But I still don't think the Minnesota Vikings should trade Jordan Addison. Like, I don't care, man. I know many people say wide receiver is a dime in a dozen, but at the same time, this wide receiver ain't hit his stride yet in the NFL. And we got him on a rookie deal for 3 more years with a 5th-year option. And people want to trade him already? No, I'm not on that boat. I cannot trade Jordan Addison right now because of the dumb shit he done did. Like, let's just hope he get better. He gets some help and he learned from the mistake. But we can't just give up on him and trade him right away. Like, come on now. That'd be dumb for the Minnesota Vikings. And me personally, I don't think the Minnesota Vikings are even going down that route on trading Jordan Addison right now. Like, they barely probably want to suspend his ass because they ain't got no other wide receiver they could depend on like a Jordan Addison. So this video is me shutting down the Vikings are going to trade Jordan Addison. I don't think so. They don't need to. He is just a young player, and he is just getting his groove in the NFL, and we can't give up on him right now. Let's just hope he learn from his mistakes, and he don't do the dumb shit again, and he keep a clean slate. Like, come on now, Vikings fans. Y'all really want to trade Jordan Addison, man?